on in. Yes, ma'am. I got something to say. I guess when the truth is revealed, people get upset. So, of course, y'all know Big Mama been doing my dad going in and out, ups and downs, and all this good stuff on Allison. Question is to Allison is when did you stop loving your husband? And second of all, first of all, wait a minute. You told the world I did just I didn't just make one move. I made like 10. So you counted how many times you made a daggone move on Twitch. Now listen, y'all. And he wasn't seeing them. Wasn't paying no mind. Okay. So I had to put myself out there even more, Allison Holker says. From the first week of, you know, uh, SYTYCD, whatever that is, uh, they dancing with the, what you call, okay? So she said, okay, as all stars, I thought he was cute. No, she said, I thought he was the cutest ever. His personality was so fun. Girl, let me tell you something. You lucked up on that man, honey. Because, first of all, this young man wasn't thinking about you. What he was thinking about was dancing and, doing his thing. He wasn't thinking about you, girl. If you had the daggone push up on this man 10 times, that should let you know he wasn't really interested. And not only, because, see, I'm confused at your tactics after his demise. And Allison, you ain't fooling me just like April Thomas wasn't fooling Big Mama. I'ma tell you, girl, the raft of the big man ain't good. You probably could have got all this off had you not written that book and put all that dirty stuff out here about that man. And to come and find out your words bit you in the face because guess what? Wasn't none of it right. Not that we see. You know what I'm saying? The autopsy read that he didn't have anything like that in his system. And then you come out here and write come out, he was, girl, you ain't to be trusted. Because a journal, maybe you should have read it. You could have read it. You had the right to. But for you to get out there and put that out here for the world, girl, if you don't sit your tail down somewhere, that is so not cool. So, Allison, my thing and question is to you is, because it's the message, baby. It's the message I'm giving. You can't, get the message if you're staring somebody in their face. So the message is what I'm giving right now. And the thing is, Allison, for you to do that, you had already fell out of love for this young man. There was no love. It was what you call an infatuation. It was, what is it called? Lusting. And that's what you was given. So, okay. And then not only did you, now I'm going to go somewhere real deep with this, y'all. Because Allison is Allison and Twitch is Twitch, okay? And y'all got to listen to this. Emmett Till got in trouble for a whistle. And god dang on Allison out here grabbing daggone men's, back in. First of all, I would have been, I wouldn't even have hollered at you, first of all, because now I feel like You disrespected and you ain't got no business grabbing on my back end. I'm a man for first and foremost. And what if I just came up and did that to, if he just came up and did that to you? You wouldn't have liked it that so hot. Or maybe you would have. Who is this in here talking? Hey, how you doing? I ain't. Am I? Y'all tripping in here. I don't know who you people is. But anyways, Allison, I came in here to say one thing. Emmett Till was daggone, did in. And for that is very distasteful. For you to grab that young man like that and okay, thank you, baby. Thank you. And it's the fact that I was going all the way there because I looked at her and the things that she said that she did to Twitch to try to get him. And then to think, Allison, because this is my stinking thinking. This is my opinion. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I feel like y'all took that man's body there. This is how I feel. Is what I get in the spirit. I believe that somebody checked in as Twitch, and then y'all moved the body in. Because first of all, there was no. Come on now, FBI. Y'all should have investigated to see if that young man had any goddamn on gun residue on his arms, up his hands, anything like that. Did y'all really investigate? Because it was funny that the hotel would be calling while Allison is reporting. Man. And not that Allison called 911. Allison had a friend. It's my stinking thinking. And I can think what I want. At the police station. And that is why Allison didn't call. Because she had to go get the right police officer that she knew that could help her. Cover it up. Because I just don't see you even with a married man. Oh, girl, you really, really feel the wrath of the Lord, first and foremost. You are stepping. That lets me even furthermore know that you didn't really even take your vow serious. Or whatever you told Twitch. But see, what I think you seen was an upcoming star, or was a star, and he was twinkling in your eye for the gold that he was going to make. He rubbing elbows with stars like the big wigs. Ellen DeGeneres, Sean P. Diddy. You seen something right there and you knew you wanted a part. Allison, what's sick is that you didn't let his mama get nothing. And how dare you tell her she write a book, you gonna get the proceeds. You shouldn't get anything. Not a dime. They should shut and freeze anything that Twitch had on you. You shouldn't be able to daggone. When you did what you did, you should not be able to spend a dime of that man's money. Because you lied on that man. As far as we go. And then we see that you didn't really care about him. It was just something to get you a little bit of money in your pocket. Now it's time for you to think you gonna shine, but you ain't gonna shine, girl. You can never take the shine that he even had. Even when you was dancing with him, you looked it funny. Stick to daggone ballerina, boo. Yes, man. But Allison, whoever helped you to do this, y'all was sloppy. Cause why, if he daggone offed himself there, why ain't the daggone tool that he used, which was yours allegedly, why wasn't it there? Oh, y'all so sloppy. Hey, FBI, why y'all didn't figure that out? Because we in the spirit investigate. We don't have to go nowhere. We sit right here in our houses and daggone listen to the spirit tell us what happened. And we ain't going by nobody. Oh, we got this evidence and we got no, ma'am. Because there wasn't it wasn't no investigation. It was so open and shut. We're so he offed him. Get the freak out of here. Nobody believes that mess. in a million years. First of all, why would he daggone write a daggone suicidal note before writing a daggone a will to leave his children something if he was going to daggone leave himself like that? Y'all messy as all get out. And but you know what? Everybody seen your mess. You know what? It's so funny when y'all got dang gonna get caught up. Cause when you get caught up, now you're bringing a whole lot of other people down with you. Best thing you should have did was not write that book and put that taint your husband out to be this fiend that was gone that just didn't take care of me some no more. Girl, ain't nobody see that. And you came out here to tell that story about that man that can't speak for himself now because he's gone. And then Allison, you blamed him. He left us. Girl, hey, wishful thinking, baby. Allison is blaming Twitch for leaving them. Well, I think it's the other way around. I think y'all offed him. I believe somebody checked in that may have could have looked like him at that time with the ID, because you know the Indians and the daggone people from foreign people, everybody look like everybody, the same folk. So I believe somebody used Twitch's ID. Mm-hmm. God dang on Big Mama's daggone stinking thinking. Sick of her. Yes, ma'am. And I believe somebody checked in as Twitch. Y'all placed the body when y'all thought it was quiet. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, knew nothing about nothing. But y'all made one mistake. Because Big Mama with her god dang on Big Mama over there talking about a suicide note. Now we got to bring a suicide note out. Yeah. If the way y'all hadn't bought the suicide note out, then Big Mama could have bought the story that somebody ain't paying attention to Big Mama. But the way y'all came back and said, oh, there is a suicide letter. Get out of here. Somebody was listening to Big Mama when I asked, well, if he daggone what you call, because y'all know I went live about it. Well, if he daggone left the daggone, you know what I'm saying, if he did this, then why ain't no suicide? All of a sudden, boom, a day later, he comes to daggone, get out of here. Just like, where is the daggone weapon? Y'all messy. Somebody in trouble. And that how the old folk used to say, somebody sure is in trouble. And Allison, you ain't never fooled Big Mama when you went and daggone left a home of memories of your husband. Now, ladies, any lady out here that lost their husband, it took you a long time before you could let another excuse my language, another man even think about talking to you. Because all you think about is your baby. The smell of him, just the look of him, everything. And it ain't there no more. Allison, when you get on here and you do a daggone live girl, or you be in these people's faces, see that you and April, y'all just alike, boy, baby. Y'all don't show no emotions, because baby, I can't do no daggone live without breaking down about somebody I love. Y'all don't have no tears in y'all eyes for the folks that y'all care about. You gonna give, because you're an actor. Oh, yes, ma'am. You put on a little tears because you know you wondering if the world is catching on. Well, baby, I've been caught on. Because, see, one thing I do know is life was in that man. He had children to live for, Allison. Maybe you didn't think so. Because you don't want him attached to you and your children anymore. You want to be individually known. How dare you? He got a mama. He got brothers and sisters. Girl, if you don't go sit down to have several seats and best friends. And god dang on Manny, he been tearing your dad going, tell a new daggone tale, for real. Cause Manny ain't letting up off of you, girl. And for you to daggone date one of his friends, you know you the lousiest thing walking right now. And cheesy. How can you girl, if you so much out the chocolate, why the hell you got daggone white chocolate in your hands. See, when you get with somebody in our daggone race, we think you're trying to get them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's my stinking thinking. She after some money. Because you cannot tell me that you did not stalk this young man. I'm sorry. But I speak what I feel. You stalked him. You made sure he seen you and felt you. See, Emmett Till just did a whistle. What you did should have got you, girl, messing with somebody, Drew the Tutor. Oh no, ma'am. you you definitely was out of order or out of pocket. You're out of pocket. Because I couldn't imagine being Twitch and me not being attracted to a woman, no matter how much you flouncing around and everything. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. He ain't looking 10 times, Allison. Man, you should have pushed off when the first time he ain't noticed you, girl. No, ma'am, I wouldn't have kept on. And then to know that you did get with the man to tear his legacy down, girl. I think everybody in America is upset with you right now, Allison. And girl, that book really got everybody thinking. But they say, hmm, yes, ma'am. So you stalked him, then you harassed him because that to me would be what is it called, sexual harassment. Yes, ma'am. By pinching somebody on it that you don't know. Okay. Let us do something like that to somebody, girl. Please, we be in jail. Would we? Will we not be in jail? Cause what? It's called what, baby? It's called sexual harassment. Yes, ma'am. So you gotta keep your hands to yourself. Cause some people don't buy that. Somebody might swing on you for doing something like that. Especially a dude that don't like nobody, you know what I'm saying, doing that type of stuff. Girl. I don't know if it was a test for you, but that's probably why he didn't really give you no flavor. And then for you to get out here and try to tear his legacy down, girl, you made yourself look like a drunk. And when you said when you found the box, it triggered you. Oh, Boo Boo Kitty. Girl. It was something in that box that made you that triggered you. Cause you ain't no way in the world that you would have came out your mouth and said trigger. That means that whatever is in that box probably would have took you back to where your darkness was. And you know what I'm talking about, Allison? Meaning you might have been clean, but the box done re-trigger. Trigger me back to daggone, go back to doing, because Allison, where the box of stuff at? You can't just put that stuff out here. You can't present a box to us and the box ain't get into evidence. Allison. And Allison, if your G weapon was the one that took your husband out of here, Allison, baby, where the daggone weapon at? Because it wasn't left with Twitch. Oh, yes, ma'am. The daggone people said it wasn't. Uh-oh, Allison. Y'all was sloppy. But you thought Twitch wasn't gonna bother people in the spirit and had them daggone all over you like stink on a bug, white on rice, Ringo on your. Hey, shouts out to Ringo TV because he on this daggone girls got dang on neck. Like George Floyd. With me. Sorry, George Floyd, but baby, every time I think about it, I'm gonna say that. Because you still here, baby. Just, got dang on. Stay on her neck. I mean, god dang on, just roaring at the guy. Because you know you wrong for that, Allison. And to tell that man's mama that anything she thinks she gonna make off. Girl, you already dismissed his name. So don't you have nothing. Hey, Miss Connie. because she was real nasty. He didn't want to go see Connie. You know what? It seems that you didn't want him to be around his mama the way you said that. You real nasty and callous and daggone disrespectful. And I don't know what man would want you because you ain't got no look. That's why Twitch just end up being with you and probably falling for you in the being with you, but he wasn't into you at first. Girl, if you don't sit your daggone little stuff down somewhere, and honey, you need to go eat a couple of little things, something fattening with those skinny ass legs up there trying to daggone dance with Twitch. Girl, you look so funny. I just was like, what is she trying to do? Who's she trying to be like? And y'all with the curly hair, stop it. Cause now I'm confused if you black or white or mixed. Yes, ma'am. Your daughter trying to be, I don't know, but anyways, Big Mama, just keep it to your mouth. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna listen to my soul and keep that to myself. But you know what I'm saying? It's the thing that Allison, you let your daughter get out here and call your man, your husband, Steven. Excuse me. If my man done raised a child from 3 years old and he call or she call my man out of a girl, Steven would not come out of my daughter's mouth because you don't got that. You don't got permission to do that. That man raised you from 3 or 4 up until he left this earth and he got help to leave, baby. Can you believe it? And you get out here and try to help your mama taint a man who took and stepped in the space of your dad not being there. Allison, did you run him away to where he at? We need to find out if he's still alive. Mm. Cause it just the Twitch's story just ain't kicking it with me. That man ain't did that to himself, honey. He had 2 babies and was talking about having another one on the Jennifer Hudson show. So, girl, go have several seats, Allison Holker. Cause baby, you ain't pulling the wool over Big Mama's eyes. You can pull the wool over America, but you took it too daggone. Girl, somebody had told me my husband done daggone committed daggone blah blah blah. Girl. First thing I would have been in a sorrow, because what did I do to make my husband do that? But no, Allison Holker, you bought the story because you wanted them to believe that. But see, the FBI wasn't called in to investigate thoroughly. We got corrupt cops all over the place. And Allison, I believe in my thinking that you didn't go and call 911 because that would have left a paper trail. But see, when you go to the police station and they calling the daggone body in, that that all coincided some weird way. Did, did you see how fast that shit came down? He's supposed to got it. Now she narrated because ain't nobody getting. Hey. The killer always narrate the story and tell the story, right? Now if he left, she don't know nothing else about what happened, right? America just listen to Big Mama. So we couldn't get the story from no one but the wife on what happened. And her story didn't sound right from the gate. Because she goes, y'all, we didn't have no argument. Well, why did a man turn off his phone and then they're going to put it on airplane mode? Goofy chick, y'all put his phone on airplane mode. That's why you was able to tell folks he put his phone on airplane. Hey, all of a sudden, if y'all wasn't arguing, your husband's phone would been ringing. Now how you narrate that, Allison Holker, from the time your husband walked out the door? Wasn't no. Wasn't no Uber at first. No, ma'am. Why the hell he gonna go buy a Uber when he could have took his own car, Allison? Everything that he did that night, why would he spend money to do it? Girl, bye-bye. And if he was so much on drugs, Allison, a person is great daggone. Watch out now, watch out now. Take their own stuff out of here, Allison. It's gonna be pills around. It's gonna be all kind of liquor around, all kind of stuff. Cause baby, people gotta get the courage. You feel me to take that big leap to hell? And I said to hell. Do you understand me? Because that's one sin that don't none of us want that one. Cause it's the never ending sin. It's you can't be forgiven for that. So why would you daggone take that on your husband, girl? You a liar. And you a liar from the pits of hell. And guess what? The whole world is watching, Allison. And they're all gonna laugh at you. I just wanted to say that. Like Carrie's mama said, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you, Allison. We're all gonna laugh at you. You gonna be like Carrie on the stage. When her mama told her they gonna all laugh at you. Allison, your little secret Greg come out. Cause you talk too much. And you let a whole lot of stuff out that you should have did that. Cause one thing about uh the spiritual realm is that you think your husband is gone. No, ma'am. He just out of his fleshly body that contained for the earth. But spiritually, baby, you can't run from Twitch, boo boo. Let me tell you that. Every time you in the goddamn going bathroom sitting on the toilet, he gonna flash in your head. He might be standing in the shower with you. Oh, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because that's how stuff happen. They're not gone. They're just in the spirit realm, boo boo. And somebody, see, Twitch wouldn't be bothering none of us if he did it himself. Oh, no, ma'am. Mm. When this first happened, I said I wasn't going to do it because this was going to lead to a rabbit hole deeper than the daggone ocean. And just like Hollywood burning to the ground. Boy, baby, Allison, that hush money can't keep a spirit from talking to people and telling his side of the story. Yes, ma'am. See, you should have let me read and daggone write Twitch's book. Because I tell you, you a damn lie. And Twitch didn't daggone go out of here on his own. With your goofy self. How the hell y'all gonna set his body up in there but don't have no weapon beside him? Girl, if y'all gonna have several seats and just know that hey, FBI, ask Allison Holker where the daggone weapon at. Cause see, we ain't never found out where the weapon at, huh? It was yours. I just don't understand why your husband gave us hints that it was gonna be you. Ha! You get what I'm saying? Cause that's how I read things. He let us if y'all was dumb enough to use your weapon on your husband and then take it away from the crime scene. Ha ha! Y'all goofy as all get out, and I ain't never seen that like it. Boy, when I tell y'all criminals, boy, y'all be slipping. And I ain't great slipping if I'm mopping. No, man. I'm like that. Go blue face when I go about that. I ain't slipping when I'm mopping. And baby, y'all is slipping. Allison, why did you daggone bring the crime scene from your house? Cause see, Allison, I think something happened. And that's why you brought the police. They only check cameras. What if he never daggone went out the house? He only checked. Listen, something happened there. That's why you ain't there, girl. Oh, yes, man. I'm going to read into it too. Because I'll find out. You better ask my husband. When I daggone listen, I'll get it all. And piece it together, girl. This shit was done clean. Y'all even wrapped a towel around him. Because I don't understand. Y'all dumb criminals. Because if Twitch had a went in that bathroom, now listen how close it is when you be in there goosing and stuff, and you can hear people in the wall next to you, right? You can hear everything in one of them little hole in the wall hotels in the next wall over. Now listen at this, y'all. Why ain't nobody hear the noise of the weapon go off? See, Allison, you ain't fooling Big Mama. I believe y'all did that at that house and you daggone didn't call this shit in until the next day. Because like they say, she didn't go to the police till the next day. To say her husband was missing. Girl, why did you report him missing? Is my understanding. I'm not understanding that, sweet pea, because maybe he just went for a walk, but you narrated the story. You told the whole story, Allison. Girl, if y'all go back to the shit stink. And her shoes is all in it. Allison, you told the whole story, boo boo. You told on yourself. And somebody helped you clean it up. Cause ain't no way in the world that I would have took my kids from the memories of their dad. That's the coldest thing you could do. And then you want them to forget him. Girl, do you not understand them two kids his? The love of your life, the man you stalked until you got. And then I don't see where you started talking to him. What friend? That wasn't Twitch's friend. That nigga was a back. Excuse my language, y'all. He was a stabber in Twitch's back. And maybe you and him made a off team off. Because I don't understand this one, Allison. How many men is you messing with? The fuck? God dang, you're supposed to only be in with Twitch. Here you come out to find out they done dug it up that you done been with his friend. God dang, you been busting it open every which way but look. Poor Lord, what you call, he might not daggone can hang though. He probably about to go back to his wife. You done been, once you go, you know what I'm saying, us, you don't go back, honey bunny. Because they done ripped and tore and tear your ass to the new asshole. Ha ha ha. Excuse my language, but it's true. Shit. She all starry-eyed. Girl, you pursued this man off this man. And for what reason? For his shine? You could never be Twitch. You're never going to shine like him. And that's what you wanted all along. Why didn't you just get your shine off of you? And then by right, his mother can take and copyright her son's name because it's her son. She named him. And wish she would put anything else of my son's name up on anything. You dismissed my son. You changed your name. So there's no more my son connected to you. Like you said, you wanted to be us without him. Ew. Girl, you gonna wish. Listen, Allison, God don't like ugly, and ain't nothing you can do out here that ain't gonna be brought up out of the dirt if it's buried. Do you understand? And Allison, that man got a story to tell, the right story, Allison. Cause ain't no way in the world a brother gonna write a goddamn going suicide note before leaving his children, especially the heir of him, which would be his junior, which is that young man that you have for him. Maybe they should, hey, Miss Connie, you need to take them down and see if them babies belong to Twitch. How about that? Oh, yes, man, we could take it all the way there. I want a DNA, and you can get it, Miss Connie, because you they grandma. She want to daggone play hardball. Hey, and Miss Connie, you get grandma rights too. Please believe it, baby. Yes, ma'am. When they be trying to keep these babies out your life, you better go on ahead now. Because you can get all rights. And when you get ready for them to come and see you, baby, it is what it is. See you for the summer, mama. And you might not get them back the way you teaching these kids about their daddy. Because if you ask me, that's something that needs to be looked into. Because people shouldn't be teaching their children how to disrespect and hate their daddies. Yes, ma'am. These daddies have more rights than you did. Shoot, the heck, if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have it. Yes, ma'am. And the way you told Manny, because he didn't want to see Connie, it sounded like you was keeping and tearing their relationship apart. See, Connie probably was the kind of mother, like me, that tell my sons, don't stay in nothing. If you not happy, get out of it. Because you don't have to be with no goddamn going. Y'all know how I call it. They not white. They pink toes to Big Mama. We brown. They try to teach us white and black. No, man. So, first and foremost, Connie probably already told her son a long time ago, because we ain't prejudiced. We just don't want our children mixing and dibbling and dabbling. Because when y'all call the police on our sons, yes, ma'am, you don't go to jail. Because, see, I deal with that on a regular basis because my boys like y'all pink toes. Yes, ma'am. I'm just speaking as it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shook and jive and say white because you're not white. You got pink toes. Look at your toes. Yes, ma'am. So, Allison, for you to daggone, you can never raise those kids because they got, baby, their hair tell on them. I wonder if they Twitch's babies. I swear. I told my husband, because you know I be talking to my husband. And I told my husband, I said, the mama need to get a DNA. Since Miss Allison want to be smart to the grandmama about her babies. Girl, don't make me daggone clean up. Because you don't do nothing like that, girl. You playing with her heart. The only thing close left of her son. Girl, Allison, Jesus couldn't stop me from daggone getting at you, boo-boo kitty. Girl. And that ain't a threat, that's a promise. If I was Twitch's mama. You say I can't run. You say you gonna what? Okay, we gonna see about that. And I'm gonna get my daggone rights to see my grandbabies. Yes, man. You know who you think you is? You trying to come up off this man. His mama wanna write a book, she can. You wrote one and you tainted him a bad person, which means you didn't give a dang about that man. All you wanted was his legacy, to know that you was with that man. But you was also out here with your legs up in that air with everything moving properly. And you want to daggone following and stalk him everywhere he go and tell him who he can dance with and stuff. Girl, sit down. You had fell out of love with your husband when you started messing with his friend. Was this before? I would hope not before, and he married you after knowing that you had been with his friend. So this means you had daggone been messing in your relationship, which you didn't take serious, obviously. Yes, ma'am. Because to know that you daggone pursued this man, grabbed on this man, sexually assaulted this man, stalked this man until he gave in. Look like none of your friends that was really your friends wanted you to be with her. And Connie probably didn't even want you to be with her either because they seen something devilish about this thing. And we done already seen it when you wrote the book and tried to disgrace this man that you've been loving, and it's so magical. I didn't see it coming. Nobody seen it come. Girl. Oh, no, ma'am. You ain't getting away with this. You will not get out here after daggone deleting your husband, okay? Or covering up for whoever did it. Yes, ma'am, and I said what I said because he wouldn't be bothering all of us to have us talking about him. Allison Holker, there is going to be a day, and a day real soon, because guess what? It's already some allegedly big names uh on your husband, and if they used you to go and do all of this, girl, you involved too, child. They ain't no goddamn going prayer books, and girl, I ain't going down for nobody. And how do you sleep at night knowing that these people did something like that to your husband? The one thing you had already came out here and said, because ain't nobody able to tell nothing like this but the wife, that he had bisexual tendencies or something like that. That's what was going around allegedly before all of this stuff. That he was in, girl. Ain't nobody put that out there but you, Allison. Huh, babe? Could nobody else do that but you, Allison? It's under your neck. And I just don't understand it. What was your purpose? Especially if you out here daggone eyeball and other daggone ballers and things of this nature. Because that was a big dude standing over top of you coming out that hotel, if that's what was you. And he definitely wasn't Twitch's friend messing with his wife. I would hope I would hope it wasn't no time, because that's just this girl. What you have, is you one of the girls that was at high school daggone having all the daggone jocks, what they call them, jocks? The jocks off the football team. Dreamy eye. Oh, I just daggone Pepe Le Pew. That's what you is. That's what you was with Twitch. Pepe Le Pew. Mm-hmm. Yes, now he wasn't paying you no attention. He wasn't paying you no attention, girl. No, ma'am. But you made sure that he did. See, Pepe Le Pew, he was the smoothest, coolest, daggone gigolo I ever seen in my life. Boy, baby. But you know what? What happened was a cat had got ran over by the daggone street people that was painting the street. And she was black. And Pepe Le Pew thought she was a skunk. And he would, my shit in blue. Girl, that's how you was with Twitch. Just a bugaboo. I would have never paid you no attention, because see, that type of stalking sensation like that, and then he didn't call you. Girl, if the man don't call you, you don't call him. You really was desperate. You was after something about this man. And we already know what it was, Allison. Everything he had, you was involved. You didn't even wait till he was in the ground good before you went to going after the assets and everything. You really, really greedy. But you know what? Stuff like this need to be daggone investigated and shut and freeze down everything. That house you living in, that need to be repoed. Yes, ma'am. Took it right from under you. Like P. Diddy in jail for whatever he did, you need to go to jail too. Yes, ma'am. Get that lifestyle that you've been living. You know, the caviar wishes and champagne dreams. Yes, ma'am. Well, it's out the door. Because you got to daggone taste the daggone rainbow. And it ain't too pretty on the other side of them daggone jail cells. No, man, when you hear the daggone thingies close, oh, Lord. And you can't go to sleep with lights on and shit. And maybe roaches and rats is running around your feet and squeaking and shit at night. Some people make friends with the, rats and things. People have pets and things. I know the daggone one on Green Mile, he had a little pet named Mr. Jingles. What's his name, Mr. Jingles? Yeah, his name was Mr. Jingles and everything. But y'all, Allison, they gonna get her. They gonna put it all together, even if she daggone knew that what they did and she lied, cause we know she lied by knowing she gave the story that he left out the house. They hadn't argued, which we know that was a goddamn on lie. Because why would the hell he leave his house and then put his phone on on airplane mode? She told the whole story, and she said he walked. He didn't take his car. See, I thought that was pretty strange. Well, Allison, any any loving wife would have definitely daggone been following her husband. Cause first of all, why you going to the hotel? Cause you know I'm on your ass, ain't I? I ain't about to let my man go to no hotel. Who you going to the hotel to see and what you going up in there for? You know us, we do that. So Allison, it makes no sense that you allowed your man to walk out. It ain't like he had a business trip to go to, because I'm sure when he's about to go on a business trip, he lets you know. Baby, I got a business trip I got to attend. I'll talk to you the weekend or whatever. Y'all just was celebrating your anniversary. So it makes me think that what if Allison, no, because then the guy that she's dating already knows about Twitch. Because I was going to say, maybe the dude that Allison is dating, or it could have been the other way around. Twitch walked in and seen Allison and they offed him. I mean, I'm all over the place with this one because where is the daggone weapon? Allison Holker. Because see, then we're going to have to say we got a crooked officer that removed the gun. So, Allison, this is what we're going to daggone not do, is hope that we have a crooked officer working with you. Because how the hell is your husband's body in a hotel? Don't look like nobody heard your weapon go off. Your weapon, Allison. And there's no other type of nothing on the walls or nothing like that. That didn't happen there, Allison. And you watched. That's why you was in a panic, because you didn't know if they gonna get you for what you knew, and if you was gonna mess up the play, which you did. Because see, you should have never came out here and did this. Because now you got the world looking at you like, why would she get out here and do this to him? You know, why is she trying to take his legacy? Why is she tainting him? Why? Everything is why, Allison. And we just asking questions. When did you fall out of love with your husband? When did you start really seeing the guy that you're with now? Because, baby, I still be snotting and daggone boogering and crying about mine. And Allison, you blame Twitch for leaving you. So I'm like, that sound like somebody that did something to somebody. Or something that she knew that he had got himself into. Or what have you. And the detachment is what's for me. She got detached. Like, I don't want his name attached to me. I don't want anything to do with Twitch's name. Or Steve. Girl, well, in that case, you stop harassing his mother. Miss Connie need to get grandma rights. You're not going to tell me when I can see my grandbabies. Because, see, yes, people will go out here and go all out to that going to see their grandbabies. That is that lady's legacy, and that is her daggone offspring babies. How dare you? And girl, you better hope that the family and them don't fight you for those two kids. Because don't look like you know what to do with the little boy's hair. And like I said, Miss Connie, before you don't go to claiming anything, Allison is fast. And honey, you got a daggone. I don't care that them kids is light skinned. Allison is fast, and I'd get a daggone blood test for both of the babies. Cause I ain't playing with nobody. You take my son's name like this. Let me see if these my grandbabies. I don't want his name attached to us. Well, then that let me know that them little kids might not belong to him then. And that's why you mean to Miss What's her name? Because you never told Twitch that them babies don't probably belong to him. Because how dare you get smart with his mother and say, I'll do it again. What was it called? Make you sign a NDA. Girl, you got a smart mouth. You got a smart mouth. You really do. And girl, the thing is people out here that, hey, like you stalked him. People might think that you stalked that man just to do what you did to him. There's some psychopath ass women out here like that. Stalked him, got him, daggone, did him in, and then took his daggone wealth. Girl, Twitch should have kept it moving. And I'm sure Manny had already told him to leave your ass alone way before the end. But he had got too deep in. Cause I wouldn't daggone holler at your ass, cause you a plain Jane. Especially when you was with him. It like you ain't put no makeup on. You just was around. And for you to say, I didn't feel any. No, that's how you felt. This man showed how much he cared about you. You could see it in that way he daggone talked about how he bought the coffee to you and everything. That meant so much to him, Allison. You know, I just hope he daggone bring a cup of coffee and it be floating in the air. Yeah. I hope that you know spirit is real, baby. And I hope what? And I hope that a cup of coffee come floating to you. But it's gonna be him in the spirit. You see me? He ain't going nowhere, Allison. And he telling everybody his story. And that's why everybody going hard in the paint for him. Cause they know you lying. And somebody helped you to daggone do this to your husband, but y'all was too sloppy to daggone dumb and took the gun with y'all. Boy, baby, my y'all are the most dumbest criminals, boy. From Birmingham to goddamn going Los Angeles or wherever these people live at, y'all. They the dumbest criminals I know. Because each and every one of the crimes, even all the way down to Tupac and blah, 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 they sloppy. It ain't nothing going well for them. This is what you call historical. This is this some stuff to go to our history. You feel me? Like a girl that stalked a guy that she lusted over, took and daggone married him. Daggone had an affair because that friend came in their marriage. You feel me? Like Allison, because I don't think that Twitch would marry you after he knew that you was with his friend. That's very distasteful. Because no man wants to know what they call them, baby. What they call that when you mess with a man's friend? A whore. Nobody wants a whore. And you done daggone been with that man's friend. So I know this had to be in his marriage. You have the Jezebel spirit. You pursued this man. Only thing you didn't do is the wolf call to him. But other than that, me as a woman chasing a man like that, you say I made like 10 moves. Girl, if he didn't notice you from the daggone walk in, he wasn't interested. Because when the female walk in and she a dancer, she probably with a whole lot of girls, her friends or whatever. And he, when he out here, he doing his dancing. He ain't worried about no females. He doing his dancing and all that stuff. And when he was on, So You Think You Can Dance, man, girl, that man was a ladies' man. And one thing you came in and stopped was his life. Because he died going, you pursued him. I want to get married and us have children, just really, wearing it in on him. So he said, well, why not? My friend's married, so why not? Why not I just try this marriage thing out? And look now. The one magical daggone love in America. That's what Allison said. Our love was magical. Well, how the hell magic was it when you out here sleeping around with his friends? Coming out of hotels. Didn't they find him daggone unalived at the hotel? Girl, something ain't right about you, Allison. And I had to come and read you, Miss Baby. Don't you, and you ain't fooling Big Mama Honey Bunny. No, but not by a long shot. April nor you. Girl, y'all get over daggone crimes too fast for me. Girl, I still be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I miss my man. The fuck with another man in his arms. And girl, you act like you been messing with this man for a long time. Just the way you look at him in his eyes. And that man is a whole married man that's going home to his wife. You a daggone cleanup woman. That's what they call it. Don't go getting mad at Big Mama. She a cleanup woman. Cause that man going home to dick his daggone wife down. She coming. He come over there daggone do with her. Cause I know he ain't moved in with her. That's a bum. The fuck. His wife probably done throwed his ass out, so he gotta be over there with Allison. And she said, you go over there with that bitch. You ain't gonna be laying up in here in my house and you over there sleeping with shit. Girl, I can imagine what his wife is talking about her. Oh, kind of dirty dog. Her husband ain't even been in the grave long and you all up the. Oh, girl, I can hear. Baby. Y'all know folks don't play about they men. Mm-mm. And Allison, allegedly you was daggone in a freak off too, girl. So that's why maybe that's why you feel some type of way about your man. Because if P. Diddy done daggone, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Lord, poor Twitch. Because you the one said that. And Twitch done been in the industry for how long? And the only man that could probably have did that was somebody in the industry. And then he come up on the stage with, oh, Lord. Allegedly. But I'm gonna let y'all go. But Allison, don't think you got away with this, girl. When the FBI really gonna come down on this, because you got to have the weapon to say this man unalived himself, FBI. You cannot, y'all didn't call the FBI in. Y'all let the little petty police officers and the little detectives that ain't did nothing. Shutting case. That's why we know he didn't do this himself. We know that y'all helped. And we know that Allison was daggone shut up with some good money and another house. We'll get you out of this house. They probably did it in the backyard. You feel me? Because there was nothing on the walls. Because the maid said when she walked in, she seen, Lord have mercy, Allison, you gonna get it. Cause you covering up for somebody, and it's all gonna come out and being exposed. And the only thing that is gonna that's gonna put you to it is because you ran with a lie. You already knew what it was, girl. Anyways, Facebook, what you call YouTube. Y'all have a very blessed night. Cause honey, Big Mama head all over the place about Allison. And it has been. I was not gonna do this story, but Twitch is pulling on everybody that is doing this story, and they have their own opinion. Ain't nobody riding off nobody else's material. It's our opinion. And it is what it is. And I just feel like Miss Connie, get a blood test for them babies and get your custody, grandma custody, where you can be able to see them babies when you get ready. Don't let nobody ever come between you and your grandbabies. That's your son's babies. And if you want to write a book, Miss Connie, write a book about all you done been through with this dirty dog. Cause ain't no way this dirty dog will get out here, and I mean dirty dog. She's a dirty dog. She done slept with the friend, allegedly, coming out the daggone hotel with the friend. So she's a dirty dog. Don't let that dirty dog run you, tell you can't see your grandbabies, and write a book about your son. Matter of fact, get your baby's name and copyright it so that daggone woman can't stop you from doing nothing. And let her use it. She don't want no. She don't want nothing to connection with your son. Don't let her daggone take and shut and freeze down her accounts. The heck, you shouldn't be spending none of his money since you made more than him. Give to your children's accounts, and you can't touch them. They get them when they grown. That's how Twitch should have. He had it lived. He would have had it set like that, Allison, and he probably wouldn't have left your stinking ass nothing messing with his friends. And if anything did occur like that, you drove him to do so. You weird demon. Because I was going to thank you, Lord. You just weird. And they going to get you, girl. Have a blessed night, you too. They going to get Allison.